Alright guys, have another beer review for you today. We're looking at Southern Tier's PUMKING. And I'm very excited to try this one. This is something I was looking for. My father got this for me, so thank you, Dad. Found this one for me. When you get into all these different beers, it's hard because you, of course, want to try everything. And it's very limited. Doesn't matter where you are. You know, certain parts of the country in the U.S. have a bunch of these different, sought after beers in that section. Then you go to, in my case, I'm on the East Coast, so I have stuff that people on the West Coast can't have or can't find, and vice versa. So anyway, it was just exciting to find this. By the way, I'm using a different microphone today, so comment about the audio quality. Let me know what you think of it. But anyway, this is coming in at 8.6% ABV. This is a pumpkin ale. The side of the bottle here says PUMKING is an ode to Puka, the mythical Celtic horse beast said to entice careless travelers onto its back and take them on a terrifying ride through the forest. It's a journey from which you will return forever changed. Pour PUMKING into a goblet and allow its spiced aroma and deep copper color to entrance you. Taste the beer and you are bewitched, powerless to resist the PUMKING. This beer is brewed with a pagan spirit, but should be enjoyed responsibly. That's intense. I do like the artwork on the bottle. It's cool. So anyway, no further ado. Gonna get this thing cracked open here. I have the BB Barfly, so I'll be using that. Whoop. Ooh, that smells interesting. All right, well, when we get it in the glass, then we'll get a smell on it. So I have my goblet here. Take a look at the color. Poured a kind of a lighter copper color. A lot of hints of yellow in here as opposed to orange, and just a very slightly off-white head. So lots of carbonation though. You can see that all across the glass here. So anyway, the smell. Interesting. I really wasn't expecting this. It's got kind of a stale graham cracker smell to it with like wheat. Not really picking up much of the pumpkin, a little bit of the spices, but like an overwhelmingly strong, like kind of like a mix between like a graham cracker and like a saltine cracker. A lot of wheat, and grain on the nose. Wow, really interesting. I thought this thing would be stinking like pumpkins. All right. Cheers. Oh, good Lord. That is good. Wow. Okay. First of all, it has a good, rich mouthfeel. Nothing like the smell whatsoever. The taste is phenomenal. It tastes like pumpkin pie, but like it's weird because the pumpkin flavor tastes like unsweetened actual pumpkin puree, but then with that you have sweetened delicious like buttery pie crust, and you get all the spices, but they're very subtle. That is really weird. It tastes like the pie crust is one of those graham cracker crusts. There's definitely a graham cracker thing going on here. Very rich. Oh, it's weird. It's like there's dry tones, and these like the pumpkin is such a unsweet pumpkin flavor. But at the same time, you have this wonderful, delicious, sweet, brown sugar and like vanilla and caramel, you know, mixed in with like, you know, graham crackers for a crust. It's really, really an odd sensation to taste an unsweetened pumpkin, and everything else is delicious and sweet. Definitely a mouthfeel, you know, like a thicker, robust mouthfeel. It's lingering, it's syrupy on the inside of the mouth. Everything's kind of coated with that flavor. And after you swallow it, the finish definitely has a little bit of a hoppy kick. You get a little bit of a bite from the hops. Super weird. You don't taste the alcohol on this one, being 8.6%. It's a little bit hot, but you don't taste it in the flavor. You do feel it. It's weird. You feel it in the mouth and throat. It just has that kind of a you know, bigger, bolder, imperial kind of alcohol feel, but you don't get the flavor. You don't get that ethanol flavor. Really interesting. Tons and tons of flavor on this. Highly recommend it. I'm not going to drink the whole glass right now or finish the bottle right now because I want to savor this. I only have one bottle. I was hoping to get 2 of these for one for aging, so I'd love to see what this has, you know, to offer after like a year on it. But I recommend it. I really recommend it. It's up there with one of my favorite pumpkin ales. Not quite the favorite. I think what's holding it back from being like, it's really, really good to me. It's not amazing though, because for some reason the smell is very different. Excuse me. The smell is very off from the taste. And in addition to that, it's I don't know, it's almost like it's too heavy, just in everything, the mouthfeel, the flavors. It's extremely bold, extremely like in your face kind of a beer. Definitely something to sip on, but it is good. It's offering a lot. What I like about this one is it's not just that pumpkin flavor, it's the whole, you know, pumpkin pie thing going on. So very, very cool. So Southern Tiers, PUMKING, highly recommend it. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an awesome day. Have a very safe weekend. Do not drink and drive. And I will see you soon with a new video. Take it easy.